So, good morning for a start. Beautiful morning, sun shining. Ooh, my eyes are bleary. Still on my first cup of coffee. Had a big day yesterday. Big day yesterday. What was yesterday? Sunday. Oh, yeah. I'm getting over a little cold and cough I had, so it's nearly gone. Getting over a backache, which I've had for quite a while. I don't like it, and it's nearly gone. Get back to doing my exercises. Get out in the sunshine. Appreciate nature. Live, love life. So, a lot of stop start, isn't there, in life? Stop start. The other description of this one, I think, stop start, dot, 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 and then it's influx of great beauty. Influx. See, we fluctuate. Stop start. So, I didn't give the date. It's May 11th, 2026. That was a bunch of numbers, wasn't it? So here I am, waking up in the sunshine, in the garden, drinking coffee. Oh, that is so liquidy and warm and brown and coffee-ish. Oh well. Ay, ay, ay. There's lots of ways of looking at this divisive time in which we live. There are lots of people that are on a journey that are just starting, one foot in the journey, right? They're going, oh, 1 foot forward and 2 steps back. No, 1 step forward. And they're starting to learn about where they feel the darker side. Where's that coming from? Oh, it's because I had trauma as a child. Oh, that's good. I can blame my parents. It was Mother's Day yesterday, so yeah, it's Mum's fault. Ugh. And then there's other sides of it. Well, yeah, but I mean, it takes two parents. Yeah, it was Dad's fault. So they're looking for reasons to deny themselves the joy and beauty of life, which is ridiculous because we all have trauma. Every single human in the world is born into a traumatic lifestyle because we come in with unconditional love, right? Bing. And we're instantly told, no, you can't have that. We're wrapped up in a blanket and plonked in a plastic bin and labeled and all that stuff, and taken away from mother, you know, taken away from nature, Mother Earth. We're taken away from the mother. See, the natural birth style is much more in keeping with the nature of humanity, the nature of being human. You come out, you're placed on the mother's breast, and life starts. That's a much more gentle approach to uh, Mother's Day. um, yeah. So I don't know. Have we lost our whole sense of well-being? Do we not trust the fact that we can just make love and make children and live on and love life? We're all looking for ways to repair something that it doesn't need repairing. Okay, it needs dealing with, but it doesn't need repairing. You can't fix life. You can't fix it in that 50% of good stuff, um, or 50% of bad stuff. You can't go blaming others for the way you live your life, and yet you can't go blaming self for having got it wrong, you know? So it's a really it's a conundrum. Oh, that's a good one. It's a conundrum, this life. But if you learn to balance the reality of the fluctuation, you can get more towards what I call the middle way, the middle path, the way in which you accept that there is darkness and you accept that there is light. And you kind of have to err towards, err towards ERR. Kind of error, you kind of lean into the light. But you can't achieve 100% of the light in this world. Why? Because this world will knock you on your ass again. And that happens. And that's why we experience this fluctuation. So when people talk about raising their vibration, raising their frequency, and understanding their place in this human experience, it's usually because they're not going to the extremes to look for it. They're not going to the extreme darkness, because the extreme darkness, unless you've got some magical powers of being the light bringer, unless you've got some magical powers, you're not going to find it in the darkness. And if you go way too far into the self-righteous right and whiteness and brightness and light, if you go too far over there, people in the human experience can't see you, so you disappear. You're self-righteously disappearing. So you either disappear into the dark or disappear into the light. But you err towards the light. You choose this middle path because human experience is both. It's both. I'm not excusing those that go into the darkness and do evil deeds and then run back into the light and go, oh, no, I didn't do it. No, that's still dark. Okay. All right. So here we are today. Happy Monday. I love you all. Birds are singing. Birds and bees in the trees. Loving life. Live, love life. Hi, Laura Mears. How you doing? Saying hi's good. Laura Mears. Have you got any questions, my darling? Because if you have, I probably don't have answers. Because I too have questions. No, we all have questions. The answer is to live, love life. Okay. Jason Brophy, I dig your vibes. I hope all is well today. Cheers, Jason Brophy. That's great. Awesome. Yeah, I don't suppose really I'm leaving much room for questioning. But if you have any questions in the chat, go ahead, because pretty much my YouTube channel, the chats disappear, comments disappear, sometimes whole posts disappear. Maybe it's because I'm incompetent technically, or maybe it's because they don't like the fact that I'm just meandering and making a diary of my life on the screen to try and help others see the fact that there is great beauty in this life. You just have to be aware of it. That you just have to be aware of the great beauty of this life. Don't be a slave to the system. I'm afraid my two beautiful daughters, and they're discovering things on their own, which I think is fantastic. And I think that's the only way you can really learn is to try something. I don't mean try everything, but try things and see if it works for you. And that's, I know it's hard for a lot of parents to witness their children going slightly off the rails, which what I'm doing myself right now. And I'm just making sure she knows that no matter what she does and what she believes and how much she pushes herself into this battle with humanity, that I'm here to pick her up and dust her off and say, look, try it a different way. Try live loving life. Try being an example of a live loved life rather than tell everybody they're wrong. But, you know, when you're a kid, you do these things thinking, I got all the answers. Well, I got all the questions. It's coming up to my birthday at the end of the month, so that'll be fun. I might have some friends come over and play music. I think that would be lovely. Play music, eat some food, be in nature a little bit, you know. That's it. Okay, that's about my little rant this morning. Happy Mondays. Love you very much. And yeah, reach out and touch somebody you think is having a little more difficult a time than you if you're strong enough. If you're feeling strong and you're feeling full of life, I'm not quite because I've just getting over this backache and this heavy cold, but I've been helping a little bit with my family, the nearest and dearest. But it's a lot of people struggling, and I want to help. So I'm going to try and do that in the next few days when I start to feel better. I'm going to start spreading the word. Start spreading the no, can't sing. They'll ban you. All right, that'll do. 12 minutes in. That's enough. Thank you for visiting. Harry B1W. Harry, hello, sir. Don't call me sir. I'm not above you, nor below you. I'm not a sir. My name is Nigel. Nigel the Nomad. If you like my stuff, you might like my music. Look at my music. Look up the word tunnel mental, and you will find it on your search engine. Oh, excuse me, itchy nose. You'll find it on your search engine somewhere, and there I'll be, making music and art and having fun. All right, lots of love. Bye.